wonderful job at MIT and also an extraordinary job here today with Crew. But one of the key things I listen to when I hear you speak is really the concept that the leadership begins with a mindset. And your mindset is what drives your ability to be a great leader. Would you talk to us a little bit about how you get your students and our leaders to begin to think about their mindset?
Okay. Well, leadership is about authentically connecting with people's hearts and minds so you can motivate and inspire them toward a desired goal. So it's about connecting. And in order to connect with people, you really have to, first of all, be very self-aware. You have to be emotionally intelligent. The foundation of leadership is self-awareness. Once you know who you are and what you believe in, then you can try to authentically connect. Who am I? And can I show up? Can I bring myself to the interaction and be honest about who I am? Authentic. So that's what it's all about.
Would you say this is probably one of the most difficult things for a leader to do?
Yes, because historically in business, we're taught that there's a business persona we should have, and that your business and personal is separate. There's work and then there's the rest of my life, which is just a schizophrenic way to live. So you don't have that persona. About being authentic is you strip away that facade and you really are who you are, because you're enough. You don't have to be. And Oscar Wilde once wrote, be yourself because everybody else is taken.
I love that.
So
it's a great one.
You need to be who you are and know that you're enough.
And I think that women struggle occasionally with that, sometimes more than men, because we come from experiences where we're not always told what's great about us, but what we need to work on. And I think you see that all the time working with women, is this insecurity about their excellence and also a drive toward perfection. And perfection exists only in some people's minds. There is no perfection. There is no perfection. And the difficulty of living with the way some of us do, where we think, oh, we have to be perfect, it causes us sometimes to not step up because we don't think we're good enough yet, or we're waiting until we perfect every skill. And that's often a barrier. And I'm sure as you work with your students at MIT, you have that in your mind as you work with them to help them grow from a place of strength.
Yes.
And push.
Yes. And there's been a lot of work done. Brene Brown in her books, I would highly recommend, Daring Greatly. She writes about the scarcity problem in the world, and that we're never smart enough, we're never rich enough, we're never thin enough, I'm never pretty enough, I'm never
young enough,
right,
never.
And that scarcity is really getting in the way, because that's what drives the insecurity. And we have to understand that we are clearly enough. We have everything we need within us to lead. We are enough. Can we get better? Sure. Should we be developing our leadership? Absolutely, forever. But we are enough, and what we bring to the party is of value. And that's the mindset that needs to change. One of them.
That is so exciting to hear you talk about that. Growth is the critical initiative. It's the critical goal that each one of us want to work toward being better, but not being perfect.
Right.
I mean, if it happens on the occasional moment, we're all excited to think, oh gee, I really did have a self-actualization moment. But it doesn't happen all the time. And to the extent that that drive keeps us from stepping up, that makes me sad when I see women doing that. Because I see so much talent, so much possibility, and just tremendous gifts that are often squandered because there's nobody getting out there and helping those women step forward, push forward, and recognize their worth. So I can't thank you enough for all you do in your leadership classes to help people connect, to help them realize what they can do, and to say it's about your goal for lifelong learning that makes you contribute to every person and every situation you face.
Yes, and thank you for the honor of teaching at Crew, because to be in a room full of women like this that are so competent, so capable, so intelligent, and so caring, and so hungry to learn has been inspiring to me. So thank you.
Thank you.